Grade 8 Social Studies November-December benchmark test. Number 1. What law helped stop the spread of slavery to the West? A. Ordinance of 1785. B. Confederation Law. C. Northwest Ordinance of 1787. Or D. Morris Ordinance. Number 2. Amendments to the Articles of Confederation had to be approved by A. 7 states, B. 13 states, C. 11 states, D. 9 states. Number 3. The division of powers between the national government and the states is A. Local system, B. Feudal system, C. Federal system, D. National system. Number 4. What keeps any one branch of government from gaining too much power? A. Voting on a bill. B. The executive branch. C. Vetoing. D. Checks and balances. Number 5. What were supporters of the new Constitution called? A. Federalist. B. Nationalist. C. Anti-Federalists. Or D. Jeffersonians. Number 6. The legislative branch blank the law. A. Breaks the law. B. Determines the law. C. Makes the law. Or D. Enforces the law. Number 7. The judicial branch blanks the law. A. Breaks the law. B. Interprets the law. C. Makes the law. Or D. Enforces the law. Number 8. The executive branch blanks the law. A. Interprets. B. Determines. C. Makes. Or D. Enforces. Number 9. In what way did Shays' Rebellion of 1786 lead to the formation of the United States Constitution? A. It created a need for a system to create new states. B. They could not resolve disputes between states. C. It showed that farmers needed the right to vote. Or D. The lack of a national army showed the need for a stronger national government. Number 10. The provision of the Bill of Rights protects the rights of people accused of a crime. What provision of the Bill of Rights protects the rights of people accused of a crime? A. Federalism. B, due process, C, separation of powers, D, checks and balances. Number 11. An important challenge facing the Constitutional Convention was how to balance the A, needs of Eastern and Western states, B, interests of large and small states, C, rights of slaves and slaveholders, D, demands of farmers and workers. Number 12. The Great Compromise was primarily related to A, representation in Congress, B, election of the president, C, selection of Supreme Court justices, or D, checks and balances. Number 13. Using the chart above, which branch of government has ultimate control over the other two? A, legislative, B, executive, C, judicial, D, none of the above. Number 14. The Supreme Court's power to declare a law unconstitutional is known as A, judicial review, B, veto power, C, federalism, or D, the amendment process. Number 15. The Constitution has survived for more than 200 years because it A, gives more power to the states than to the national government, B, combines a strong framework for the government with flexibility, C, creates a framework for government that can never be changed, or D, has to be amended thousands of times to make it work better. Number 16. The Bill of Rights is part of A, Proclamation of 1763, B, Declaration of Independence, C, Articles of Confederation, D, Constitution of the United States. Number 17. The person most responsible for writing the Bill of Rights was A, President George Washington, B, Vice President John Adams, C, Representative James Madison, or D, Governor John Hancock. Use the graph to answer 18 and 19. Which states had fewer than 100,000 people in 1790? A. New Hampshire, Georgia, Connecticut. B. Rhode Island, Delaware, Georgia. C. Delaware, New Jersey, South Carolina. Or D. Georgia, New Jersey, Rhode Island. '19. Which of these states were most likely to favor representation in Congress based on population? A. Massachusetts and Pennsylvania. B. New Hampshire and New Jersey. C. South Carolina and Connecticut. Or D. New York and Delaware. Number 20. How did states on this graph want slaves to be counted in determining representation in Congress? A. As 3/5 of one person. B. The same as any other person. C. As property to be taxed. Or D. The same as cattle and horses. Number 21. Which state stood to lose the most representatives in Congress if slaves were not counted in any way? A. Maryland. B. North Carolina. C. South Carolina. D. Virginia. Use the chart above to answer questions 22, 23, and 24. Number 22. An amendment to the Constitution can be proposed by either the A. President or a national convention. B. House or the Senate. C. Congress or a national convention. D. President or Congress. Number 23. An amendment may be ratified by 3/4 of the A. State legislature. B. Members of Congress. C. Supreme Court justices. Or D. President's close advisors. Number 24. How many ways are there to propose and ratify a constitutional amendment? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4.